Religious liberty is guaranteed in the Constitution of every country in mainland Southeast Asia. Yet 3 countries in this region rank among the most difficult places on the earth to be a Christian. The reasons vary from place to place, but there are 3 dominant cultural, political, and religious powers that endanger God's work and oppress Christian believers here. You might call them the ABCs of Southeast Asia. The first one is animism. Technically, there are around 21 million animists in mainland Southeast Asia, but in reality, belief in the spirit world permeates nearly every major belief system in the region. Everywhere you look, there are spirit houses. These miniature dwellings are set on pedestals outside of homes, businesses, and even modern office buildings, giving shelter and daily food and drink offerings to the spirits believed to inhabit the place. In Southeast Asia, fear of angering the spirits is a major obstacle to the acceptance of Christianity. Those who leave animism to follow Jesus are often blamed for any negative event that happens in their village. And in extreme cases, converts to Christianity are banished, imprisoned, and even threatened with death to appease the spirits. The second force opposed to the spread of the gospel in Southeast Asia is Buddhism. While animism was here first, today Buddhism is the dominant religion with over 175 million adherents. Officially, it is peaceable and tolerant of other belief systems, but it is deeply ingrained in both the cultural and national identities. And it is the state religion in both Cambodia and Myanmar. To forsake Buddhism for Christianity not only brings shame to one's family, but also offense to their country. That's why in many Buddhist areas, the spread of the gospel is actively and sometimes violently resisted. For example, while many Buddhists oppose the current regime in Myanmar, it is Christians and other minority groups that have been most heavily targeted by the military in the country's current civil war. The C refers to communism, that third factor that makes it difficult to be a Christian and to share the gospel in some parts of mainland Southeast Asia. Today, more than 100 million people here live under communist rule, with its secular, atheistic ideology. And while Christianity is formally recognized by the government, it is viewed with suspicion as an intrusion from the West. This often leads to restrictions on public evangelism and persecution of Christians in communist countries. These factors explain why we refer to certain parts of Southeast Asia as dangerous, oppressive places. Mission work here is challenging, and the people in these areas are difficult to reach. But that's exactly why we support local missionaries and projects where the work is hardest. Because the people here must be reached for the Great Commission to be fulfilled and for Jesus to return. So I ask you to pray for the Holy Spirit to break through these strongholds of spiritual darkness. And I invite you to partner with us to finish the proclamation of the gospel in dangerous, oppressive places. Because Jesus is coming soon, now more than ever, mission matters.